and welcome right on back. Aquarius, August 2022. My rising fellow Aquarians, how are you this August, or whenever this happens to find you? Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. It is free and it helps me with my channel so much, because then it grants me a lot more creator other cool tools that I'll be able to use and share with you all. And hopefully, I think I can start going live, but that may be restricted too until I get more followers, which I would love to do live, guys. Also, Aquarius, don't forget to check your sun, moon, and rising, as I always say. It's super important because I feel like even sometimes I don't always resonate with my own Virgo sun. I quite typically resonate more with my Aquarius and my Capricorn because I'm a very emotional person. My emotional intelligence has definitely been upgraded in the past few years, and I've always been a very in tune person, obviously empathetic with a lot of things, even when I don't want to be. So check out last month's reading too in all those placements, because I felt like it kind of applied to me this month, Aquarius. Even when I did my Aquarius rising, I was like, that is crazily accurate. So feel free to go check it out if you'd like. And we'll go ahead and start this reading. We've already got your candles lit. Got new homes finally for them. And let's go ahead and see what's under your card. Here we go, Aquarius. All right, we have the World reversed. So, and these cards, beautiful, right? Brand new cards that I'm using thanks to a friend that gifted me them. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate you so much. He's been helping me a lot with my, there we go. The World in reverse. And now through both signs, it still looks very equal in sense. You can see some of the astrology signs there. Yeah, I believe I'm seeing Pisces, Virgo. Gosh, I'm such an awful tarot person. And Taurus, I believe, in the bottom. But so I'm thinking quite possibly, and I believe the North Node is going into Taurus. So could be a very, and oh, also, oh my goodness. Yeah, wow, this is kind of crazy relevant right now because the new moon is in Aquarius. Aquarians. So you're feeling extra emotional more in nature. That is probably why. Now, this could be a sense of not having inner fulfillment, or you're feeling very closed off the world. You're wanting to look in, and quite possibly maybe you're really feeling stuck, just stuck in general, just stuck in life. Your attitude and your overall energy surrounding that matter is going to be the Nine of Cups in reverse. Looking at these beautiful cards, I know, and at least with the shiny, and they're not typically as intense to look at because it's just the two colors, and there's what I'm thinking is more symbolism than anything, which is beautiful part about these cards. So you're not feeling stable, you're not feeling like you have the prosperity and overall happiness and comfortability you were expecting to point, or at whatever current attitude you have on a matter like work, relationship, overall life goal. But again, your goals are completely different than anybody else's. But continue. What is crossing you in your path? Have a Knight of Wands, but it is in the reverse. The Knight of Wands, and in the reverse. So crossing you could be somebody that's kind of presenting to be a masculine energy. That's just what I'm reading. Or someone that presents masculine type traits, or someone that's aggressive. We could say aggressiveness is technically a masculine trait. Fire energy. So it could be a masculine fire energy that's kind of being a playa from the Himalayas, to be honest. And it's making you very distracted. Don't let that ish stay on your grind, stay on your game. It's not worth it. It's not even worth engaging in that kind of baloney. Above you in your head, you got floating around up there. Maybe you kind of got it. Maybe you're just now grasping it. You've got the Three of Swords, technically in the reverse. We'll try to get the upright show up, which it looks very typical, right, to most of the depictions of what the Three of Swords in all tarot cards are a heartbreak card. You know that there was a period of something that you had to have an ending, but it was for a purpose. It was for a good reason. This ending needed to happen because it looks like it probably made way for some better abundance, let's hope, because you need to ignore that Knight of Wands trying to be a playa. Now, in the most recent past, you have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. on me card. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Maybe you're being hasty in some decision making. Maybe you weren't thinking thoroughly enough. But you're being logical in the sense that it's in your head that there's things you gotta just kind of toughen up and let behind. But let's hope you're learning a lesson. I hope it's not more of just letting things happen and not doing that lesson, Aquariuses. And below you, you have Judgment in the reverse. Love this because it's still kind of got like the little horns, like do 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 do, and then overseer type person here. Here in the reverse, obviously, look pretty for the camera, shine in all your greatness, Judgment. So you either chose to deny an opportunity to have a reset, or quite possibly you're delaying something that is needing to happen. Inshallah, in God's will, you know. What will happen, just don't fight it, because when you fight things, it's not pleasant. So don't fight it, just, you know, present it head on. Alright, in your very near future, or check your other readings again, Aquariuses, because it may apply this month, next month, but I'm keeping them in month order. There we go. I've got water energy, lots of right before your court card set, before we get into the pages. You're gonna have, and you're feeling that all of a sudden you're having a very big shift into having more gratitude, having more thankfulness throughout the day. If you're not already, then quite possibly you're realizing your energy that's kind of making you downward spiral. You're forgetting to remember how much fulfillment and personal achievement you have. And within your environment, oh, this is an awesome, beautiful card. You have the Seven of Wands for your environment and outside influences on the matter. Seven of Wands in the upright. I really want this to focus because it's there we go. Look how pretty. It's almost like you've got, again, wands being fire energy, and in your upright, you're overcoming anything, even within your environment, that would be something that would trip you up on your way to having higher level energy vibration and higher level success, Aquarius. And your hopes and fears. I don't know why I'm smiling and thinking this is cute, but I think my other tarot readers got me, and I feel like if it brought a smile to your face, you already know deep down what this means for your hopes and fears. It's actually a really cute hope and fear to have. And what's beautiful is it's in the upright. Look at those beautiful moons in the center of those stars. I mean, it's just, and they're radiating. Look at the just the light glimmering off of all four. And of course, even numbers. We love even numbers, right? So you may have worries of overall loss, maybe afraid that what you've worked hard for thus far, you've got a tiny little nest egg, but you're scared that it's just gonna poof and go. Like you're one of those people that's a little too weird to be happy. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not wrong to be happy. Enjoy your happiness, because as we all know, there's plenty of it existing in the outside world. Turn on the news for about 5 minutes if you want to put yourself in a bad mood, and then you're good. But don't be afraid, and don't be so... It could also go into a sense of greed and, you know, just selfishness. So be careful of that. Maybe that could be a fear. And in your overall outcome in the distant future, you have a Page of Cups in the reverse. My nails almost match the cards themselves. I didn't even mean to do that. Page of Cups, let's see if we can put it in the upright. For me, this cup almost looks like a light bulb at the top when I'm looking at it. I did shuffle through them quite big, and then I did go on her website to look at the overall meanings of, obviously, her set of decks, because sometimes when they do them together, she did them with her mom before she passed. That was so sweet. God bless. But with the page at the beginning of the court card suit, in that watery sign energy, you could quite possibly be ignoring the fact that you have good things happening. You have abundance company. You do, and maybe in some cases, maybe you do have an ability like myself or others that just kind of have a sixth sense, whether you want to call it whatever you want to. It doesn't have to be magic, doesn't have to be... Truly, we all kind of got a little extra, and that's what all makes us unique. But again, take it for how you want it, how it resonates. Please don't be offended by it. It's just a compliment that we all have something to bring to the table, but don't ignore it. Don't ignore your truths. Don't ignore it just to assimilate with people. Be you, be true. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Swords in reverse. Lots of reversals on the bottom of the deck, but it's, again, like I said, reversals can mean some amazing things. Beautiful. And here's the beautiful card in the upright Four of Swords. I love that it makes like a, look at the cool little teardrop. Again, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with these cards. So in the reverse here, Ford Swords. The Four Sword is basically you're restless. You're gonna have a period of a time where you feel like you've got to be on the go, go, go. You're ready for this manifestation to be happening. You're a little afraid of, well, if you don't deny your gift and you don't deny your attributes and you kind of go more gravitate towards what you already have out of, you know, struggling away, you could quite possibly, I mean, that world that you had at the center, the world can turn upside down just as much as it's in the, again, purely guided, purely, and for some of you that don't believe in that way, it could be just storytelling, okay? But Capricorn, hang in there is all I got to say. It's one of those tougher reads, but it's not an awful read. It's more of a read that it's like, hey, be aware, you know? Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Don't forget, you might want to check out last month's read, and if I say Capricorn, I'm so sorry. Aquarius. I keep mixing them up because this is my 5th one and I'm about to finish Pisces. So Aquarius, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I hope you enjoyed today's read. We are early enough in the month, and check out last month's again, Sun, Moon, Rising. As always, love and light to all of you, and I will see you very soon. Take care.